Yo, what up, YouTube? Lexi and I, we did legs today. We started off with some single leg extensions. I always start off with single leg first to, warm up the knees and warm up the quads. I really like the leg extensions because it really focuses on the quad. A lot of people don't really take this movement serious, but I take this movement very serious. So what we do is we do about 10 on a single leg, 10 on the other single leg, and then we do 5, and then we do 10 all together on both legs. And then right here, after we do those, we switch to a heavier weight and we just go for 20 reps. We go for 20 reps with a weight that we can control both legs. Keep in mind, guys, it gets harder. Like, you have to make this exercise harder. I like to do high reps and I like to do drop sets. Like Lexi's right here, she's going heavier, and then she's going to do a drop set on the next clip. But yeah, guys, like drop sets really work. Like if you complain about like oh, the Webby is not heavy enough, like do some negatives, do some drop sets. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, what the fuck? This shit burn. Like, yeah, it's supposed to burn, bro. But right here, as you see me pointing, I'm focusing on the quad, the upper quad. That's what I'm really focusing on. So it's hitting the teardrop and it's hitting the upper quad, the upper part of my quad. And here again, I did 20 reps, guys. I went with a heavier weight, and I really was just focusing on that contraction. Now, keep in mind, on this next set I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna do 10 negatives, and it's gonna be. And we did about I think we did about 4 to 5 sets of these. Like I said, I really like doing these. These really hurt when you do them right. A lot of people like to do their compound movements first. I like to do my isolation movements first, and then I do my compound movements after. That's just me personally. I like doing it that way personally, and you can see that hers is burning. Now right here, we are about to do negatives. So see, I'm squeezing at the top for reps. See, I'm squeezing at the top. Squeezing at the top, resting at the bottom. Squeezing at the top, resting at the bottom. Squeeze at the top for about 4 seconds, so 3 to 4 seconds. I do that for 10 reps. Try this, guys. I did that for 10 reps, and it was burning. And then I followed by just doing 5 regulars right after these. I call these, negative holds. And then I lowered the weight, and then I did 5 regulars. Y'all really need to put this in your routine. I noticed a huge leg improvement in this. Then, of course, Alexis did it. She did a good job. So, just make sure y'all pushing yourself, man. Make sure y'all really pushing yourself when y'all doing these type of workouts. And then we finished off with some stiff leg deadlifts. Guys, a lot of people do this exercise wrong. The key to doing this exercise is sticking your butt out as far as you can. That'll really fire up the hamstrings. That's what I was trying to tell Alexis. Make sure she's sticking her butt out so she can feel it in her hamstrings. And she did it right. A lot of people, they like squat down and they're messing up their lower back. But guys, you got to understand that the weights are your hooks. That's what you have to imagine. The weights are your hooks. That's all they are. And they're pulling your hamstrings and your glutes. They're pulling them apart. And you have to control while they're pulling apart. You can't let the weight control your lower back. I mean, you'll feel in your lower back a little bit, but you'll feel it less in your lower back when you have perfect form. Right? And that's what we were doing. We were doing perfect form, guys. Focusing on sticking the butt out as far as possible, because that's where you feel it in the hamstrings, in the glute tie-in. That's where you feel it the most. Y'all got to remember, I'm a high volume trainer, so I did about 10 sets of 10. 10 sets of 10 of these, or about 12 sets of 8. I can't, no, it was about 8 sets of 12 or 10 sets of 10. I can't remember, but I'm going to be feeling it tomorrow. If you really want a good hamstring workout, I advise you to do these. You can do the cables as well, but I really enjoy doing these more. I feel it more of a stretch. And if you want a better stretch, use kettlebells. Use kettlebells. I'm going to do that next time.
Purchase your tracks today.
And right here, these are probably the hardest version of lunges ever. Now, a lot of people feel like lunges work the quad. I feel like it works the whole leg, but mainly it works the glutes and the hamstrings. Alexis did 7 by 7 each leg, so 7 sets and 7 reps on one leg, 7 sets and 7 reps on the other leg. That was the total workout for the standing in place lunges. Now, I honestly, like, ladies, if you are watching this workout really hits the glutes and the hamstrings. It hits the quads, like the outer sweep of the quads as well, but it really hits the glutes and the hamstrings. You know, because like I did 10 sets of 10, guys. Keep in mind, like I said, I train high volume. So when you do high volume, this shit is hard. Very, very tough. It is not easy, but you know, if you want a nice set of legs, you want, like I said, guys, I train every body part. I want a very well-rounded physique. I want everything balanced, everything proportional. So that's why I train every muscle hard. That's why I go hard, guys, every day, because this is what it's about. It's about going hard and inspiring you guys and showing you guys how hard my workouts are and how I train. And if you are not putting lunges in your leg routine, you are delusional. You are freaking tripping. You need to be doing lunges every leg workout. I don't know how often you guys are split, whoever's watching. Comment below what your split is, or if you need help with the training split, guys. Before I started this new split, I used to focus on one body part a day. So what I mean by that is I would do hamstrings on Monday, and then I'd do quads like on Wednesday, or quads like on Friday. And you know, I would switch it up simply because I'm not going to lie, guys. If you do both of them in one session, it does take a while. It takes at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours. If you're training both with 2 people, it takes a while. Even with training with one person, it might take you 2 hours. If you're doing everything correctly, everything high intensity, it's going to take you like 2 hours. So that's why I used to switch it up. But I'm just trying out a new split for me to see what happens. And of course, you know we have to do some squats. My last leg day, I tried to do front squats. I don't like doing front squats at all. I really, really wish this gym had a hack squat machine, because the hack squat machine is a substitute for the front squat, because it's all quad dominant when you do hack squats. And don't keep in mind, guys, like I don't hate front squats, but it just really hurt my shoulders, and my shoulders are like bruised up when I did front squats last week. But I might do them on Saturday, my next leg day. I'll see how I feel. And right here, guys, we started off with 135, of course. Squats, I did sets of 10 right here. I did 10 reps right here, just to warm up. And then Alexis did, you gotta keep in mind, man, if you really want a nice foundation, nice set of legs, you have to squat. You have to squat. That's just me. Like, if you're starting off like a beginner, like when I started when I was in high school, and I played football in high school, we were squatting. So you have to do squats, guys. That is a non-negotiable. You have to do squats. Because if you don't do squats, it's really like when you like want to build a nice foundation of legs, it's going to be harder. So you need to focus on doing squats. Right here, I helped Alexis right here. We helped each other throughout this squat session because it was very tough for me. I was very fatigued. Keep in mind, guys, I train fasted every morning. I train fasted. So, when you train fasted, I'm training fasted on my Herbalife tea and some black coffee. When she trains fasted, she don't use shit. She forget to take her tea. Sometimes she forgets to eat. But everything is no problem. That's fine. I'm just letting you guys know, like, I'm just trying out new things. I'm training fasted. And when you train fasted, it's really not. It's not easy, but you have to push through. You have, like I said, guys, everything is mental. You have to push through, and you have to have that willpower of, I know I can fucking do this shit. So I just had to let you guys know that.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yep. This was hard as hell. I don't even own a belt, guys. I don't own any knee sleeves. I need to really invest in something because I feel like I can hit higher numbers when I'm squatting. I feel like I feel more secure and more safe. I don't even know how much this is, but it was very hard. I did 2 sets of this, and I did 5 reps, guys. I really wanted to do just 3 reps, but I know I had to really push it. So I really, really pushed it. I got 5 reps in. I really, really pushed it. So, like, guys, if y'all are like struggling, man, you just gotta grunt, scream, get it out. If you gotta get it out, man, get it out. Because I struggled this last rep. Look, I struggled. Yeah, I know y'all seen that. But whatever you gotta do, y'all, get it out, man. Scream, grunt, whatever. Very tough because I usually don't do 3 barbell squats, but I'm starting to incorporate some more in my routine because I used to work out at the Ghost Gym in my hometown, and they had the V-bar squat, machine squat, and we used to use that in the hat press, but now we have to use what we have now. I'm thinking about getting a membership back up there simply because for the machines, because I love the machines, simply for the quads, for hamstrings, you can do, RDLs, line handstand curls and stuff like that, walking lunges, but I just like doing the machine squats, the V-bar squats. You can never go wrong with, old school barbell squats. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys later.